South Africa's parliament has voted in favor of a motion to close Israel's embassy in Pretoria due to the escalating tensions between the two countries over the Israeli assault on Gaza. However, it is important to note that this decision is largely symbolic, as it will be up to President Cyril Ramaphosa's government to decide whether to implement it. The motion, which also calls for the suspension of all diplomatic relations until a ceasefire is reached, was passed on Tuesday with 248 votes in favor and 91 votes against. The motion was introduced by the left-wing opposition party Economic Freedom Fighters and supported by the ruling African National Congress. On the other hand, members of the centrist, white majority, largely pro-Israel Democratic Alliance opposed the motion. President Ramaphosa has expressed his country's belief that Israel is committing war crimes and genocide in the besieged Gaza Strip. Palestinian authorities have reported that more than 14,128 people have been killed since October 7. The recent round of fighting began with a deadly attack by the Palestinian armed group Hamas on southern Israel, which Israeli authorities claim resulted in the deaths of about 1,200 people. However, this attack was preceded by months of increasing tensions, including Israeli military raids and attacks by Israeli settlers in the occupied West Bank. In response to the vote, Israel announced that it was recalling its ambassador from Pretoria for consultations. It is worth noting that South Africa has not had an ambassador in Israel since 2018 and has long shown solidarity with the Palestinians, drawing parallels between the Israeli occupation and South Africa's apartheid regime. Furthermore, South Africa hosted a virtual summit of BRICS nations on Tuesday, where the group called for an immediate ceasefire and cessation of hostilities in Gaza. The BRICS nations, which include Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, expressed their grave concern over the death and destruction in Gaza. President Ramaphosa emphasized the need for collective efforts to end this historical injustice and work towards a just, peaceful, and secure future for both the people of Palestine and Israel.